So you've labeled yourself as ADHD and said that that's the reason why you can't concentrate. I had a full medical exam 4 years ago, about 6 months after I retired the 2-time European kickboxing champion. After a full sports career, I had a medical exam. And because of a medical condition, which is called, you can look this up, pectus excavatum, is where my chest goes in. My chest is indented here. I only have 85 or 90% of the cardiac output that most people have. So my heart doesn't pump 100% of the blood it should around my body. Now imagine somebody had told me that when I was 11 or 12 years old and I was a weak-minded individual. I would have got tired in my first kickboxing session. I lost my first fight. I really did I lost my first 2 fights, ladies and gentlemen. After I lost my first fight, I could say, well, you know, reduced cardiac output. I haven't got the fitness for this. I quit. I didn't even know I had this condition. And for the record, and nobody knows this, Andrew is an asthmatic world champion. So don't label yourself as ADHD. I feel like these labels are enabling you to make excuses. I didn't know about my slight medical condition until after my career had finished, and I used to whoop everyone's ass because I was fitter and stronger than them. Don't let ADHD be an excuse. You know the answer is to stop doing things that waste your time and apply yourself to something important. Now, this may not be a waste of your time, but let me tell you, you're a dumbass, clearly. It's like Googling how to get fit, like you just said. Everyone knows what a push-up is. Do 10,000 of them a day. Stop wasting your time. You know, I've never had to deal with procrastination. I've never had to deal with not being motivated, because what is the alternative? Literally, be a loser forever? I am sick of reading on the internet saying, yeah, you know, some people are special and they take longer to bloom and your time will come. Let me tell you something, 99.9% of people who are born broke, live broke, stay broke, die broke. That is the reality for almost everybody. The internet and it's all gonna come to you at the right time bullshit is a psyop to keep you down. You already know the answer. You don't need me to tell you. Why the f*** are you asking 4 men who do not know you personally how to stop wasting your time? I don't even know what you do to waste your time. You already know the fucking answer. Can we ban this guy from our feed, or do you guys want to hit him up first? I believe if you had a magical time machine where you could peer into the future and you were to show a guy who was complacent, chilling, likes to play video games too much, doesn't really have an action plan, is working some job. If you were to show him himself at 50, still flipping those burgers, he'd be like, whoa, that is... I have to do something. I have to wake up. So if you're watching this podcast, this is that time machine right now. Stand yourself in front of the mirror if you are that person. Imagine yourself 30 years older. Imagine yourself fat, out of shape, bags under your eyes, wrinkles on your skin, gray hair. Imagine that man exactly where you are today. And if you don't like it, do something to change it, because it's complacency that damages people. And that's a mix of brainwashing and programming and, you know, your personality. It's a mix of lots of things. So while I was 17 years old working at McDonald's, I was working with people who were in their 40s and 50s, doing exactly the same job as me. And I thought, whoa, I'm gonna have to do something. I remember once I was watching a YouTube video. It was a debate, actually. I can't even remember what the debate was about. And I said, I was maybe 19 years old at the time. My brother was 20. We were living in a 1-bedroom apartment. We could barely pay the rent on. I was watching this debate. I said, whoa, Andrew, this debate is killer. You've got to come watch this debate with me. He looked at me straight in the face and said, Tristan, what the f*** do you care who wins this debate? We are broke. Turn it off. And I was like, you know what? That's a very good point. We're broke. What the f*** do I care about these two people debating X, Y, Z? I don't even remember what they were talking about to this day because I turned it off. Because he's right. We were broke. Why the f*** was I watching that debate? You know, at least watching content like you and content like me is going to wake people up and encourage them to make positive changes in their life. Listen to me very carefully, because it's going to sound like something stupid, but this is actually true. Your hands are controlled by your brain. If you can't stop drinking, off, watching and typing Pornhub into your little keyboard, that is nobody's fault but yours. There's no such thing as weak will. Your hands are controlled by your brain. Use your brain and control your hands.